He couldn't move, he couldn't escape, and every day, he begged for death. Then a man by a window started telling him stories. And what those stories hid will break your heart. Hope can come from the strangest places. Sometimes, from someone who has nothing left for themselves. Two men shared a hospital room. Same white walls, same beeping machines, same smell of medicine and silence. But their conditions were very different. One man was completely paralyzed from the neck down, couldn't move, couldn't sit up, could barely speak. Every day, he asked the nurses the same thing. Is there anything? Anything at all that can just end this? Living felt heavier than dying. The other man could move. Not freely, but enough to sit near the window for a few minutes every afternoon. That window was the only opening in the room, the only connection to the outside world. Every day, when the nurse helped him sit by the window, he would start talking. Not small talk, stories. Today the sky's crazy blue, he'd say. White clouds floating like they don't have a care in the world. The paralyzed man would listen quietly. Down there, the man by the window continued. There's a park. Kids are running around. One of them just fell, got up laughing like nothing happened. Slowly, something shifted. The paralyzed man stopped asking for death every day. He started waiting for the afternoon, waiting for the stories. Some days, the man described couples walking hand in hand. Some days, a beach nearby, waves crashing, people eating ice cream. Some days, street musicians, birds flying, sunlight dancing on water. Each word painted a world inside that hospital room. The paralyzed man began to imagine it all. He smiled rarely at first, then more often. One morning, the bed beside him was empty. The nurse avoided eye contact. He passed away last night, she said gently. The room felt colder. The stories were gone. Days passed. The paralyzed man sank again, but this time, curiosity burned stronger than despair. I want to see it, he told the nurse. Just once. With effort, pain, and pure will, he dragged himself to the window. He looked out and froze. There was no park, no beach, no musicians, just a tall, ugly concrete wall. Rage exploded inside him. He shouted for the nurse. When she came, he demanded, "Why did he lie to me?" The nurse's eyes softened. He was blind, she said quietly. He couldn't see anything outside. The words landed heavy. Then why? His voice broke. Why did he say all that? She paused. Because he wanted you to live. Silence swallowed the room. Everything made sense now. The stories, the color, the hope. That man had nothing to see. Yet he gave someone else a reason to hold on. Some people give money, some give advice, and some give hope. Even when they're hurting more than you, words are powerful. They can break someone, or they can pull someone back from the edge. The moral of this story is, hope is sometimes the greatest gift, even when the one giving it is suffering more than you. Maybe the most beautiful thing you'll ever see is something someone else made you imagine. Never underestimate what your words can do. Subscribe to Grandma Inspires for more touching stories that heal the heart.